Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about my least favorite house stats. So it'll be for Dr. Will, Mike Booty, Queso, and Dan. Now, a lot of people like those people, but I'm just not a fan of them. So, starting off with Mike Booty. Mike Booty played on 3 seasons Big Brother. He played on season 2. Played on season 7, which was the first All-Star, and played on season 14, which he became in a coach. Mike Booty is one of those players who I'm just not a really big fan of. I don't like how he played, so I'm just not a big fan of how he played the game. Mostly season 7, because that was the season I watched the most. And I'm just not a fan of it. But he did win Big Brother All-Stars, the first All-Stars. I think that was back in 2006? 2005? 2006, I think. I think 2006 or 2005. I honestly don't remember, actually. But he's just one of those players who I'm not a fan of when he played the game, so that is why he's on this list. Coming up next, I got Dr. Will. Now, Dr. Will played on 2 seasons of Big Brother, played on season 2, and played on season 7, which that was the first ever All-Star. He just has this, like, I don't know why he didn't. I don't know why people didn't make a move to get him out of the game. I'm just not a fan of him. I'm just not a fan of him in Big Brother. I'm just not. I don't like how he played the game and everything like that. So I'm just not a big fan of Dr. Will. Been in, well, we used to come back for like on the finale and the trolley, talk to the trolley. So, but still, he's just one of those players who I'm just not a fan of that much, right? One of those players who I don't know if he would be good playing like the newest seasons of Big Brother. I think because people know how he played, but you also got these newest players who kind of knows like the new competitions, how to play the new competitions, what to expect, kind of. So I really don't know, because he is an old school player, I really don't know how he will play the game again. But he does, well, he used to come back and sit down with the Joey on the finale and talk to them. Let's move on to Queso. Now, Queso played on 3 seasons of Big Brother. He played on season 6. Big Brother also was that was season 7. And Big Brother 22 was that was season 22. Now, Big Brother 6 I did not watch, but Big Brother 7 I did watch. And he was okay. He was, of course, not my favorite, but he was still an okay player. I was just not a big fan of him when he played the game. Now, moving on to season 22, when Big Brother, when they showed him, like, who is this dude? Who is he? Because it was like, I honestly don't remember him. But I'm like, oh, it's him. But honestly, that's not a big fan of him. I like Janelle over Queso. But that's a different video for later on. But I think Queso and Janelle is probably, of course, they played together on all 3 seasons of Big Brother. But well, when Casey was in the game, because Chanel went on to play Big Brother 14. But I feel like Chanel would bet on Casey. I like Chanel over Casey. So, there's that. But Casey was just one of those players in Big Brother 22 who didn't kind of knew what was going on. Because he was an old school player, you got these new school players who kind of knows what to expect. Same thing with the All-Stars, the new school players. Cody, Devon, Tyler, Bailey, Nicole, friends of Nicole Anthony. All those players, they got Memphis, Keisha, Chanel, K-Saw, I think that was all of them, who kind of didn't really knew what to expect. So, that is right. But, K-Saw is just one of those players who was not really my favorite hostess when he was on Big Brother. So, the last person is Dan. Dan is one of those players who's my least favorite player. Now, he played on 2 seasons of Big Brother. He played on season 10 and Big Brother 14 when he came in as a coach, and he entered into the day. And I feel like people were scared to make them like them out of the game, but people really saw him basically what he was doing. Nowadays, I think he will probably not be good, like I said, because he's got these new school players who knows how to play the games, and he's an old school player. So I think nowadays, people know what he did. They will immediately, what they did with Chanel and Queso and Keisha. I think nowadays, people did him out of the game. But there is my top 3 players, I think. Yeah. No. My top players who I'm just not a fan of Big Brother. Dr. Will, Mike Bodie, Queso, and Dan. So my top 4 players who I'm just not a fan of. But up next, the next video I'm post is my all-time favorite season of Big Brother, which that is Big Brother 20. But then Friday will be a part 2 of this video with 4 hostess who I'm just not a fan of. So thanks for watching. Have a good day, night. This video, comment, like, and subscribe. Which players who you do not like. Have a good day, night. This video, bye.